and Chinwe. So have a, let's enjoy this. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Ghazi. Oh, good.
Hello, Mr. Ghazi.
Eureka.
Hello.
Yes, Ghazi. Yeah, how are you? It's Chinwe. Chinwe and Ratiba are there. We're just waiting for Nick. Ghazi, I thought you were going to put on your Saudi robes.
Smile, he's just fine the way he is.
Hi, Chinwe. Okay, I'll sign. I'll go on mute. See you. Bye.
Eureka.
Yes, Ghazi. Hi. We're waiting for Nicole to come on. Then it's going to start. Some ladies are already
Can you hear
on.
me?
I can hear you. Chinwe, you can hear Ghazi, can't you? Everybody, can you?
Yes, yes, I
can.
Yeah.
I can hear.
Thank you. I'll try to nudge Nicole to see that she's coming on. So please excuse me, ladies. I'll just unmute Nicole.
Is there anyone can hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
I can hear you too, yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Are you sure your microphone is on? I can hear you clearly. Or your speakers, not microphone. Oh dear.
Ghazi, hello, Ghazi.
I don't think he can hear anything.
Ghazi, oh dear me, I'll text him.
Hello?
Oh, now he's gone.
Morning, Chinwe.
Good morning, Ratiba. How are you?
How are you? Fine, thank you.
Good, good.
Can you hear us, Mr. Ghazi?
Yeah, right now, yes.
Okay.
Minutes and see what's happening, please. Just a couple of minutes. I'm trying to get her.
So, how are you? Before maybe Durika, she's busy by something. How are you, everyone?
Rika, she's trying to get Nicole. She's late.
Ah, I see. And you are from where? Sorry.
I am from Morocco.
Wow, mashallah. My favorite place after Saudi Arabia.
Thank you. Well, I lived in Saudi Arabia for 5 years.
Wow.
So it's my second home.
Actually, is
I consider
Morocco
it, yeah.
also my second home because, you know, in the summer, before the tourist visa here in Saudi Arabia, you know, most of the places is very hot. So we need to find another option. So my option for the people, it's Morocco. So I do many trips in Morocco with the different people
Nice.
from different countries. But we met in Morocco, and I am the one who organization everything for them.
You mean you go for the trips in the desert?
No, in the city and desert. I mean, we
Okay.
visit Marrakesh, we go to Chefchaouen, we go to Casablanca, we
Okay,
visit
great.
Agadir, we go to many places there. Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, nice things to see in Morocco. Yeah, lot of scenery. We have all kinds of geographic sites. You have snow, mountains, prairies, deserts. Name it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what I like it in Morocco. You know, every city you go, you will find something different. Even
Yeah.
the culture, even the
Culture,
weather,
Yeah.
even with the people. You know, so this
Yeah.
is one of the good things.
Yeah.
So that's
And
mean you can spend more even 1 month in the country and still you didn't discover it.
yeah, the language is different sometimes. It's yeah.
It's not the language; it's the accent between
Well,
them.
the accent and also the language, because we have different Berber languages, about 3 of them. The
But
north,
the Berber, they are
the
not speak
north,
Arabic.
well, they speak Arabic. People who went to school, they speak Arabic. But there are still some people who don't understand Arabic. I mean, old Berber
I see.
people. Yeah. It's and there is a language, a Berber of the upper north and the south.
Sorry, everyone. I just got a
Yeah.
message from Nicole. She's having challenges with her laptop, but she'll be coming on in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi.
Fantastic. Okay.
Hi. Good
Hi,
morning.
Nicole.
Sorry, my laptop was very slow to start up and was giving me a lot of issues. Apologies.
Okay.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
Okay, you ladies can start. I'll come off again. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Thank you for joining us, Ghazi.
Thank you, Nicola.
How are you? How is Saudi?
Very good.
Good.
Saudi Arabia is very good. Just missing you.
Yes, and I miss Saudi.
Yeah,
do.
we miss Saudi too. Yeah.
Are you managing to stay safe with all of the problems with the infections these days? I heard it's rising again.
Actually, you know, the government here, they are doing very good job.
Yeah.
And also the people which they surprised me and surprised the world, the people, they are following everything the Ministry of Health talk about it. And we still try to be in safe.
Yeah.
You know, but I think this is it can come by one day or like 1 month or 2 months, because this is something new for all the people.
Right.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
everybody.
especially when you told the people staying home.
Yeah.
It's very difficult actually.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the culture of Saudi people, they like to hang out with each other, and most of them, they have very big family. So
Right.
this is a little difficult, but as I told you, we are in the right way.
Good. Good. I'm glad to
Good.
hear that.
Yeah.
So I think everyone knows who Ghazi is, but let's have him introduce himself to us a little bit. Tell us about who he is, what he does, how he got started in his business.
Okay.
Okay, in the beginning, I need to thank Durika and thank for all the beautiful lady who is with us today for this invitation. And really, we need something like this meeting, because you know, when we met, especially with the corona right now, even you can't meet some people outside or like this. And the good things also, maybe some of us from different countries, and even we didn't visit. So when we are talking about with each other, not just because we need to talk about Ghazi or Saudi people, maybe also we learn something from you, and you can ask any question you want during the speech or end of the speech. I will start by my name. My name is Ghazi Mufaddi Al-Anazi. I am 32 years old, and I am like a tour guide from 2012. After 2012, there are like government vote. They make it for the best tour guide. 2014, I become I become the first, the best tour guide in Saudi Arabia. You know, in the beginning, when I started, I met a lot of people. Most of them, maybe we made like a small mistake with them. I mean, sometimes when you have tour, when you have organization, when you organize anything about the tourism side, there are like a few mistakes, because the business, it was new here in Saudi Arabia, and also for me it was like new things. But right now, when you see how is Ghazi in the before like 7 years or 8 years, and right now there are like big different. Right now we are doing hard job to make the tourism, the Saudi tourism in right way, and we try to make everyone happy, especially the people who come and visit Saudi Arabia for tourism, or it is first time for them to visit any place for tourism or for activity, or also to know some information about Saudi Arabia, a country. Right now, I build our company, which I call it Ghazi Tours. Sometimes the people, they ask me why you choose this name. I told them because Ghazi, he was in the beginning, he was in the middle, and right now everyone he looked for Ghazi. So when I butted the name, that's mean you are with Ghazi. Even Ghazi, he's not with you in the tour. Because right now we are working with the 12 people, and all of them, they have Ghazi personality. which the people sometimes they ask about it. You know, sometimes we got it email in our company email, and they said, we are coming to visit Saudi Arabia this time, and we need Ghazi Al-Onazi to be our tour guide.
Mm.
So we replied to them and we said, we will try to make Ghazi your tour guide, but right now we have 12 of Ghazi, so every one of them, they will do their best and they will try to give you a good experience. This is how Ghazi teach them.
That's great. So
So
when did you first get, I'm sorry, Chino, go ahead.
So literally, we can say you're the leading pioneer.
Sorry, what?
I said literally, we can say that you are the leading pioneer for tours.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
And-
and as I told you, there are a lot of people right now. They try to learn from what I have in tourism side.
Yes.
I mean, some people sometimes they came and they said, we want to see you. Why? Because the people talking about what you are doing.
Okay.
And you know, in the last trips, I got it. Some people they came and they said we need to get it a photo with you. When I asked them why, they said because they said we want to say for our friends we went with Ghazi.
That's good to know.
So, Ghazi, you said you started in 2012. How did you come up with the idea? At that time, tourism wasn't really very popular or even probably
Non-existent.
allowed.
This is a beautiful question, like you, Nicola. And the answer is, I am from desert people. My family and my grandparents, they were living in the desert. So I learn from them a lot because, you know, even for me, I born in the city, but I spend most of my time in the desert. And, you know, in the desert side, you need to learn how you make milk from the camel, how you ride the camel, how you build the tent. There are a lot of things you need to learn it since you are a kid. And one of my brother, he was working in a company, and there are like as you said, in that time we don't have like tourism side in Saudi Arabia. I mean, no one here thinking about this, but one of my brother, he work in a company, and there are some foreigner people, they are working with him. So they came to him and they asked him in the weekend, like a Saudi guy, what you are doing. And he told him, sometimes we are going with our cousins, with our family to the desert and do this and this and this. So one of them, she asked him to if they can join him to the desert. In that time, my brother, you know, as I told you, when you know he's working in a company when the foreigner people, that means he learned from the city people more. So he gives me the job. Sorry.
She typical, and he's proud of it. 100% good. Oh my God.
I think it's Halima's here, and she forget the microphone.
That's true, Ghazi. I apologize.
She's mute. She realized what happened. Thank you, Halima.
After I will tell you many things about Halima, but let's continue about this. So my brother, he asked me and he said, I know you like to go to the desert all the time, and there are a lot of things you do it. So some of my colleagues in the work, they want to come with us this weekend. So I told him, let them come. By the way, in that time, I didn't speak English. I'm just like, I have Arabic language. So I try, when they go with me, my brother, he was with us. Sometimes he translates between us. Sometimes, you know, because we are going in somewhere, he's not with us. So I try to explain to them what I need by hands or so. You know, when you ask me, Ghazi, what you are doing when you go to the desert, I will tell you. When I start, I go and drink camel milk by myself, and I ride a camel, and I go and I check my chicken, and I go to cook, and I drive the car through the dunes. All these things, it's normal for me. So when they are with me, I thought when I will do same, they thought this is very normal. But I said, this is what I have. Let me make it for them. So I take them and I let them ride the camel, and I let them taste the camel milk, and I do all the activity. But you know, sometimes when you have group, it's different from you are doing that by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, after we finished that day, I saw the smile on all the people who went with us, but I thought it is just like smile, you know, no one he was happy, because all what I did, it was very normal. So the next day, when my brother he went to the work, so all the people in the department, he was talking about the trip, and he come to me and he said, what you did for that people? I said, why? I was scared, maybe there are something, I mean, there are mistakes. But he said everyone, he was happy. And right now, they want to go again and again with us. So it was like something new for me, something let me thinking about it from business side.
Yeah.
Because in the past, I'm just like doing. I can sleep in the desert for 2 days or 3 days without anything. I mean, just to make myself enjoy. So after that day, there are some of their friends, they want to come with us, and again and again and again. There are many. So when I start really the job, when I got it, the lesson, there are more than maybe 25 or 30 people. They went with the one person, who's me. So I start the work like this, and after that, I got a call from the government, and they said, come, we need you. When I come to them, I thought they are angry from me. Maybe there are mistakes or something like this. But when they came, they said, we got it a lot of information and a lot of comments about what you are did. And the people, they were very happy. So this one, it's not make us angry. But what we need from you, you can't do a tour with people more than 5 people. I mean, for example, this is, I think, in everywhere, not just in Saudi Arabia. When you are a tour guide, you can't take more than 5 people. You can take 5, and from 1 to 5, that's it. If you need to take 5 to 100 to 200, you need to have a company.
Okay.
So the government, what they asked me, they said, why you don't open a company like another companies? So I asked here, in the fact, I asked them about something like, I need to make office and lesson. All this take time. So they promised me to help me, and really they did it. So I got it the company lesson in 1 week.
Okay.
In Saudi Arabia, if you get it like this lesson in 1 week, you are more than lucky.
Yeah.
So this is really what happened for me. They give to me in 1 week, and after that we work and we visit many cities in Saudi Arabia. As you know, right now we are famous on Instagram and also Facebook. There are a lot of people, they ask about our tour.
Fantastic.
Speaking of the cities that you visit, what are some of the more popular places that people want to see these days?
This day, you mean in the summer, or this days
In general.
you mean in general? Okay,
Recently,
so
yeah.
yeah, actually there are maybe 4 or 5 cities that people they ask about it, like Al Ula, like Jeddah, and also Tabuk, and there are a city they call it Al Jof, and also Riyadh, and which near from Riyadh, like Al Dir'iyah, like there are Shagra village. There are some cities that the people they want to visit, they want to discover.
Are there any areas where you're not allowed to go, maybe like Jizan or places close to Yemen?
This is also a good question. Actually, everywhere in Saudi Arabia you can visit. Some people, when they heard about the war in Yemen, they were afraid about Jizan or Abha. Actually, the border is too far from which the places we are visit. Even sometimes you can't hear anything about the war.
Right. And Ghazi, what do you think is the best time of year to visit Saudi? In the summer, it's probably too hot.
Usually the winter is the best time. But also in the summer, you can visit some places like Al Ula, like Abha, and exactly the south of Saudi Arabia, because the weather, it is very nice in this time.
Okay, that's great to know.
And by the way, in October right now, there are like a big event for Al Ula. They will start it with the local people. I mean, they will not start the international flight, but the people who live in Saudi Arabia, they can visit Al Ula in October.
Okay. And are they having special events out there in Al Ula, or is it just to
yeah, as maybe some people they heard about Tantura events, which is start in the winter in Saudi Arabia. But right now there are something different from Tantura. But as we said, they try to make a lot of activity in Al Ula. Also, there are many options for you when you arrive to Al Ula.
Okay, that's great.
Excuse me, what is Tantora? What does it consist of?
Tantura is a big event. They do it in Al Ula every year. So they invite a lot of famous singer people, and also they make one of the big horse racing, sorry. And also in Tantura you can visit a lot of places in different way. I mean, you can go by plane, I mean the small plane. You can go by bus, you can buy quad bike. So there are a lot of options, and this is a part of the event.
Nice. Yeah. So you.
So to. Oh, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, go right ahead.
Okay. Mr. Ghazi, you said when you started, I think you started your business with clients from people who lived in Saudi Arabia during that time. But
yeah,
now
true.
do you receive people from other nationalities, and what are these nationalities?
Yeah, you know, this is really a very important question. And when Saudi Arabia, they start tourist visa before like 6 months. I think more than 6 months, but we are talking about, let's say, 8 months or 6 months, something like this. Many people especially the Saudi people, they thought no one he will come. I mean, not many people they will come to visit Saudi Arabia. But when the tourist visa it starts in Saudi Arabia, we got it a lot of people, and I was very happy. You know, always I am smile. But when tourist visa it start, my smile it was even when I'm sleeping, because there are a lot of clients and there are some nationality even I didn't see them in Saudi Arabia, like from Poland, many people from Italy, especially the people from East Europe. I surprised there are a lot of them. They come and they want to discover Saudi Arabia. You know, we have most of the tourist people. We saw them from UK and many people from China and US.
Nice. And from the Arab world, from Africa, North Africa.
I think Egypt it was one of the country, Arab country, which they come to visit Saudi Arabia. And I think the reason because the Egypt, between Egypt and Saudi Arabia, it is around like 2 hours flight.
Yeah. One more question. What are the challenges you face during your trips? I mean, from the beginning until now, how it developed?
You know, as I met the people, the challenge how you understand the people and how you make them happy, because you know this is a new business in Saudi Arabia. So when you meet a new people from a new country, that means different culture. There are different, let's say, different things they accept about it. So you need to understand everything quick since they arrive to the airport. But right now, for example, when you ask me about some nationality, how you work with them, I said I don't need even to read about them anything. I am ready for them. I know how I make them happy. I know what the information they need. I know even the foods, what they like it more. So all this information because of the experience with them. So the challenge, I think, I need to meet more people from different countries to be perfect, and I will learn it from the team who's working with me.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's not easy to make the people smile and happy. Some people.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, you're doing it very well here.
Yeah.
Actually, because I think you are from the people who don't need to work very hard to make them smile, because you have, mashallah, beautiful smile.
Okay, I had wanted to find out, but you've answered a little bit of it. What sort of transportation, what facilities are available, like hotels and stuff? Where do the people get to stay? Do you arrange that as well?
Yeah, this is also a very smart question, and a lot of people they think I'm just like a tour guide and give information for the people who want to come and visit Saudi Arabia. Actually, we are responsible about people. It's depend about that people. Some people they come and visit Saudi Arabia and they book their hotel by themselves, and they book their car by themselves, and for example, they don't want you to take them to a traditional restaurant or something. But there are another clients, they don't book anything. They want you to be responsible about everything. And this is my idea for everyone who want to travel. And maybe it will be, sometimes you think it is expensive, but it will be cheaper than what you are doing by yourself. For example, if you call Ghazi Tours company, we can get it a good price for you in 5 stars hotel. But when you got it from booking or another company, maybe the price it will be not different. Sometimes when we take you to the some crowded places, we can take you direct to the place without lost a lot of times, because we are a customer for this places, so they want to make us happy. So the answer for this question, it's depend about the client. So the people, for example, today I got a call from someone and he said we are a number of people and we want to go to this city and we need to book this hotel, or we want you be responsible about hotel and transportation and even the flight.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Because the flight sometimes is better. You talk with the people who live in this country. I mean, when you need to travel to Saudi Arabia, talk to someone, he understands it better, because we can choose a good time for you. We understand which city. If, for example, if this ticket expensive, we can arrange another city which is close from it, and after that we can send someone take you from this airport to the another airport.
Mm-hmm. And are there, like, well, it should come as part of what you do. Are there like any advisories for prospective tourists who maybe the way they dress, the things that they should or should not do in public that may or may not get them into trouble?
Yeah. About this question, actually, before you come to Saudi Arabia, when you need to get the tourist visa, there are some conditions for which you can use it, which not, or maybe there are something or some advices they can give to you before you visit this country. But for us, like a tour company, when we need to have, for example, a beach tour, so we before we take the people, we send to them all the information which they needed.
Yes.
Even by the food, sometimes you, for example, you have a desert trip and you don't have restaurant or supermarket, so you need to give the option for the people before they start, because some people they are vegetarian. So in this case, what you will do, so you need to ask them and also send them some information before you start your trip.
Okay.
I have a question related to what Shinwi asked earlier about accommodations. Do you offer any accommodations in the deserts, or you just have a tour and you travel to the nearest city?
Yeah, actually, we have two options. It's depend about the client, what he look for it. And also it's depend which place you are visit. For example, when you need to travel to Al-Ula, my advice to you, don't stay even in 5-star hotel. Go and stay in desert camp, because in the night, the sky and the weather is very beautiful. And also, if the camp which you choose is good, you'll see a lot of traditional activity in that camp. But because the hotel, they have like standards, so they don't want to change it.
Okay.
Especially the international hotels.
Okay. So what would the facilities be in such camps? Do we expect sort of like traditional tents, separate sleeping areas, or sleeping groups? How is it sorted?
Yeah, here in Saudi Arabia, I think you can have more than 5 options.
Okay.
for all the for the tour which you are doing. For example, we are talking about Al Ula. If someone check about the Al Ula camp, he will not believe this is in the desert, because exactly it's like 5 stars room. But this room exactly it is like a tent standard. So they got it from the let's say the city or the hotels visit from the hotel staff, and also they got it from desert staff, and they mix it together. Also, we have another option if you want to be very normal. I mean, if you want to have the normal life for the desert people, we take you and we let you build your tent by yourself. And you can sleep. Sorry?
I said a great experience, yeah.
I think for me, you know, for me always this is which I told the people who went with us. When you go to the desert and you learn from all these things, maybe one day you will need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because let's say one day you are traveling from a city to a city and your car for a case is stopped and you don't have anything to do with. So you need to learn how you got it the water, how you make the fire, and also sometimes if you will stay more than 2 days, 3 days, you need even to find something to eat it. If you will not have this experience and this has happened to you, believe me, you will not do anything.
So what amount of time would be suitable to have a proper tour? Like 1 week, 10 days, 3 days, 4 days?
Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
You want to visit all the cities?
Well, the important places.
Important places, I think you need like at least 1 month.
Ooh.
You know, Saudi Arabia, it is very big, very big country. And even for us, like Saudi people, when we are traveling from, let's say, from the north to the south, you will see something, even for us, it's something new.
Ooh.
By culture, by foods, by buildings, information. There are many things is different because the country it is very big.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we don't have that much vacation time here in America, at least, Ghazi. So I have to quit my job.
It can be split. It can be split into 3 or 4 different tours.
If you are a teacher, which I know there are like very big holiday.
Yeah, usually.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not teaching anymore, so.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, if somebody wanted to come, let's say they had a 2-week period, they could come, and they wanted to see, for example, the desert. They wanted to go out into maybe into the empty quarter. What kind of an itinerary could you arrange for that?
So this is one of the things. It's depends about you. I mean, you can. By the way, you can visit a lot of cities in Saudi Arabia, and you can visit by 1 week or 3 days or 4 days. But that's depend about you. So if you are from the people who want to book your flight this time and just like visit all these places in 1 day and then you travel to another city, you can make it. But usually for the empty quarter, if you want to visit the important places, you need from 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. To take you back a little, does your company, excuse me, also take responsibility for acquiring visas for prospective tours, like if there's a group of people who want to travel together, does your company take responsibility for acquiring visas for them in cases where there is no diplomatic mission in a particular country? Is he frozen?
You can't hear me right now?
Hi, can you hear me, Ghazi?
Hello?
Hello. Okay, you're back. He's gone again. Hi, Ghazi. Hello. Oh dear. Connection problems, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's left the call. Maybe he'll try joining again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If he's in Riyadh, it's prayer time right now. I just heard the
Okay.
adhan.
Okay, there he is.
There he is.
Mm.
See him now.
Is Kate is here? Kate.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
what?
I will. Yes, I will
What-
answer the question. One of the good things happen here in Saudi Arabia right now. Before any trip you will make it, there are some safety standard you need to follow it. For everyone, even they are diplomatic or some people normal. So right now, before we start any trip, there are like safety standard we need to work on it, and after that we can get it approved from the place which they are responsible about us from the government, and we can make it. Sometimes, you know, when you have very important places, you can even ask about like some security or something if they need it. But which I don't like it to make like these things, because sometimes the people even they don't feel comfortable. Especially you can go any place in Saudi Arabia and everything is safe and nothing is dangerous. If there are something maybe you think about it, it is not good. There are like call we can make it between us and the government who are responsible about it, and we can explain to them everything.
Okay. So, I was asking previously, if there are people from a particular country where there is no Saudi Arabia diplomatic mission, do you take care of getting them visas? Like, or arranging for visas at the airport when they arrive in Saudi Arabia?
Okay. So you mean about the tourist visa? How you
Yes.
got it?
Yes.
Okay. So there are many options for this. Right now, when you are sitting in your home, you can apply for the visa, and it will take around from 5 to 10 minutes to get it. You can get it when you are in the airport. Even when you arrive to Saudi Arabia, you can get it the electronic visa, and it will be also it will not take more time. It's between 5 and 10 minutes to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I think the way to visit Saudi Arabia, it is very easy for everyone.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Ratiba.
Hi.
And right
I
now,
have
You
a
were saying something.
I have questions about travel agencies. Do you have travel agencies in other countries that represent you? I mean, that work on behalf of your agency, or how does it work?
yeah, actually, you know, right now we are working on the social media better than anything. But before Corona, we got it invitation in very big conference for travel agency conference. It was in Berlin. In that conference, you will meet some travel agency from different country, and you can have contract with them. And you know, it was the first one, not just for us like Ghazi Tours company, for everyone who work in Saudi Arabia, because we got it. The tourist visa was start from that time, and it was the first conference after the tourist visa. So you can make some deal with the another travel agency, because before tourist visa, when I met this travel agency, I can't make anything with them, because even we can make contract, but they can't send the people for us. So why I lost their time and they lost my time?
Okay. Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
On that topic, do you have any idea when things will open back up for international travel? Is there any news about that, or is it sort of a wait
It's
and
not
see?
100%, but as you know, because we are tourism company, and the government also they update us for many information, but not 100%. But maybe in September it will start.
Okay.
Okay.
Next September. Yes.
Okay. So when should I say, if you have a mixed tour, like you have some sites in the city and other sites in the desert, do you have rest areas for people who are on these tours? What are the facilities that are available?
As you know, we are like a tour company. We need to have many options for everyone. So we can give you the option which you like. Even the people, they just want to come and visit Saudi Arabia. They don't want to do anything. They want just like stay in home, or maybe they just try to choose hotel front a beach, like what is in Jeddah, like this. We can make any option for everyone. And right now, as you know, we are working around Saudi Arabia, so we have many people, they can give the service for you anywhere you are in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. So that brings me.
I'm waiting to be international tour company. I need to have some people in UK, some people in US, some people maybe in Nigeria or different countries, because sometimes we got some call even from the local Saudi people. They want to have a special or private trip outside the country.
Okay. So right now, how are the tours organized around the holy areas? I know that there are certain areas where Muslims are not allowed. Okay, like for instance, is it possible for a tourist to be able to trace the Hajj itself? Go on that tour like you're performing the Hajj.
You mean a non-Muslim, Chinwe?
Pardon me?
You mean non-Muslim tourists?
Yes, non-Muslims.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
believe.
but non-Muslim, and you want them to have a tour in Al Hajj time or in Al Hajj place?
No, in Al Hajj place.
Actually,
Not
you know,
time.
because yeah, there are like two cities in Saudi Arabia, which is Mecca, where is the Al Hajj
Medina.
is. Yeah, this is not allowed for a non-Muslim.
Okay.
And
Yeah, but
Medina
not
as
all
well.
the area, but there are like a circle line. This is you can pass it for non-Muslim.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
That's good to know.
But
Yeah.
also this is very good question, because you know there are before the tourist visa, since very long time there are a million people every year they come and visit Saudi Arabia, but they come just like for religion reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ghazi, do you also organize tours for Hajj for Muslims?
Actually, no, we didn't make, because there are like special company who responsible about this.
Okay.
So my company, we can make for you the flight, we can give you the directions, we can give the information, we can make book the hotel for you, but we can make the another things in Al Hajj
Right.
for you.
Another question I had was, do you have women only tours? Like, if that's becoming something that's more popular nowadays for reasons of safety and just comfort level. A lot of places organize tours for women only. Have you done that? I mean, I know that in Saudi it maybe is sort of a forced situation sometimes because of the segregation issue, but the tour that I went on with you, it was a mixed group. There was no issue, men and women together. But have you ever considered offering that to women who maybe are traveling alone and want to travel with other women or go on tours with other women?
Yeah. Actually, before around like 2 years, we start to do some courses for a tour guide, a women tour guide. So right now here in Saudi Arabia, we have more than 400 women tour guide. They can join you. Yes, they can join you. And by the way, for this question, when my skills it's come better and better in like a tour guide, the government also they teach me to have a course, and that course to be a trainer
Okay.
for the new tour guide.
Oh, okay.
I teach more than around 500 tour guide.
Great.
Some of them, they were girls, and they are very excited to have a tour for anyone they ask. I mean, if they are girls or they are mixed, they can make the job for them anytime.
Okay. And does the
okay.
government have any restrictions about that anymore with mixing, the gender mixing? Is it okay for you to have tours with men and women on it if they're not related, all of those issues?
Yeah, actually, Nicola, you know, since long time, the government, they don't mind about this, but some people, they understand it in different way.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, the government, for me and for also the tourist people, they give them the things which they can do, which they can't not. And the tour for the mix, it's allowed for everyone, he can make it.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Another question I had was, have you ever had anybody with a disability go on one of your tours, like someone in a wheelchair or maybe somebody who is blind? Do you have any accommodations for people with disabilities?
Yeah, actually, this is very lovely question, and in the tour, this is one of the things. Yeah, it's come to you. I mean, you can meet the people who need the wheelchair, who need, who they are, they have any let's say needed. So yes, I got it, and we try to make everything good for them. I mean, even sometimes we pay more cost just to make them make it. For example, last time there are maybe Nicola, you went to Edge of the World. It is very difficult to go there,
Right.
and you need like special car to go there.
Yeah.
Sometimes even it's cost you that car. And one time there are like one man with wheelchair. He went to go with us. We give him a special car for him with his family. No one he went with them.
Great.
Nice.
No.
We
do you
try to be active in this let's say situation.
Yes.
I have a question about women. Do you have women working with you in the tourism business? Maybe it could be a good idea to have women.
Yeah, actually,
users.
before 3 or 4 months, we added one girl with us, and now right now she's not just like 1 day or 2 days. She's every trip she's with us.
That's nice.
And maybe also after I will send the photo for all of you. We got it like group photo for our team. You can see all of them.
Okay.
That's great.
I have a question outside the business of Ghazi Tourism, just for curiosity. Is it possible to ask for a tourist visa without going through an agency? I mean, I want to go to Riyadh, for example. Do I have to have family inviting me like it used to be, or go through a travel agency, or I can just ask for a visa like any other country?
Actually, right now, this is the things which you can make it. I mean, yeah, when you got it, when you want to go with a travel agency, it's not about the tourist visa. I mean, even without or with the tourist visa, you can get it anywhere, anytime, without a travel agency.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
So guys, I have a question. Obviously, the whole situation with COVID-19, the coronavirus, has impacted businesses everywhere. Have you thought of any new things you could offer inside of Saudi Arabia, maybe that don't involve international tourists, to help your business keep growing?
Yeah, you know, as you said, there are a lot of business company. They have this problem, but which make us happy right now. Before they will start the international flight, the government right now they are working about some tourism. I mean, local tourism for the people who Saudi people and the people who live in Saudi Arabia. So we will start very soon to discover some cities with the people who live here in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else?
We have Halima with us, and Halima she was one of the people who I met her in the tour, and she had experience with us in some travel. Maybe Nicola, you know her. I'm not sure, but let's see. And we want, if you don't mind, give her 5 minutes to talk about the experience, because she started with us before 5 years, And before the coronavirus, also we went a trip together. She went with us desert trip. She went with us city tour. She went with us also outside the country for like 3 days trip. So Halima. I think she is already slept.
Ghazi, hello. Hi.
She's
Yeah.
ready.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Am I allowed to speak now, Ghazi?